Yeah, what's going on, crew? I want to start off by saying congratulations to anybody who played the lineups that I played, that I came on here and I showed live because it made money, man. It made money. Just want to check it out real quick. Now, some good and some bad. The good is this lineup here was my main lineup. I think I made this lineup live on my recap last Sunday, and I didn't make any changes to it really. I think I changed my defense, but I didn't make much changes. And I always said I don't play Seahawks. Something convinced me to play Seahawks, and look, 8 points, they suck. So that solidifies my whole Seahawks beef. I'm never gonna do it again. But the lesson learned today, I've messed around with different lineups. I said I'm gonna go stars and scrubs. I'm gonna try out injury replacements and all that. You got to stick to your initial analysis, your initial gut. I pretty much broke even because the winning lineup took care of the losing lineup. But this was the lineup I made on the live show, and this is the one that did good. Let's kind of take a look at it though, man. Alex Smith didn't do too well, but he's someone that will do well on most weeks. I wanted to pair him up with Hunt and Hill. And if you saw the show last week, I said one of them is going to carry the slack for the others. There's no way all three are going to have a bad game. Hunt had a monster day. He saved it for me. Michael Crabtree, I saw his performance last week. I saw the game live. Once I watched it, I said I got to play him. I'm actually thinking about going to Carr Crabtree stack for next week. I like what Oakland is doing. Even beast mode. That might be my new Alex Smith Hunt Hill. It might be a Crabtree beast mode Carr lineup next week. I just gotta look at it. Hill could have did better, but like I said, it was part of the trio that was necessary. Sanu was my least owned guy. He came through for me. He was the reason I was able to separate from a lot of the competition. Charles Clay was just cheap. I'm not even mad with that 5.3. And then Ty Montgomery was a no-brainer. I think he was one of the highest owned running backs on the slate. When you have a guy that can pass and run, catch and run the ball, um, that's what you get. Now, a lot of people were trying to tell me to get this New England stack. I wasn't really with it. They started off kind of slow last week. I didn't know what they were gonna look like. If I would have went with the New England stack, I'd have probably did just as good. But I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I'm not too pissed off at this. Even my pick'em lineup won. I did a pick'em. I don't really do the pick'em. Let me see what I had for the pick'em. Yeah, Jordan Howard got injured, so I'd probably did better if Jordan Howard would have stayed in there. I'd have had a real good game there. I don't really do the pick'em, but I messed around with it this week. See what it do. And we did all right, man. If there's one thing about me, I'm always around money, man. I'm always gonna be in the money every week. You come to my show, we can share opinions, bounce ideas off of each other, come up with that lineup. Let's make money, man. And it's I'm a stronger basketball DFSer, but anything that I don't really do the baseball because I don't watch baseball. But if I watch a sport and I analyze it, I'm gonna get you those players that's gonna win money on this DFS thing, and it's just that simple. It's just that simple. All right. Let me see what's going on in here. Tori J says, "What's up, family?" Tori J, what's going on? Nicolita said, "Not so good for me today." And Jeffrey said, "I didn't do so good either." Yeah. We're gonna do better next week. I know you guys don't really have too much confidence in me because you don't know my football skills yet. You still know I'm all right with basketball, but by week 6, I'm gonna have you get confidence, man. Hunt is the man. I already know. That's why he was in my my lineup for sure. By week 6, I'm gonna have everybody's confident. Just like I had to build it in basketball, I'm gonna build it in football. Slowly, I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'm just gonna show you the winnings every week, and then we're gonna go from there. We're just gonna take it from there. So let's take a quick look next week. I don't know who's injured. I've been sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm a little under the weather. So I mean, I'm not fully, but certain things I could say, certain advice. Let's do a game by game, a real quick. Denver, Buffalo. I'll probably stay away from that whole situation. Uh, I do like Shady, but not against this situation. Denver's a good defensive team, and it's gonna be a low scoring game. All their games seems to be low scoring. I don't. I like to mess with the high scoring games, right? On New Orleans, Carolina, I do like this game. I like Jonathan Stewart. I mess with him a little bit for the cheap. Um, Running backs against New Orleans, I like, and even Cam Newton. I like Cam Newton in that situation. On the New Orleans side, I can't say I have too much interest, man. The team is a mess. I don't know where I want to go over there. Pittsburgh, Chicago. Um, Le'Veon Bell, he's still expensive. He hasn't really done much. Antonio Brown, I'm not going to spend 9K. I did that this week, and none of those stars and scrubs work for me, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Chicago. Um, Starting to feel like I got to take Cohen, man. I know Pittsburgh defense is real, but what happened to Howard today? He got some stuff going on with his shoulder, so that's something to watch. Something to watch. I'm not really excited about that game anyway. I'm not big on Cohen. He did all right today for his price, but whatever. Atlanta, Detroit. Um, I just seen. I always like Stafford. I just seen Atlanta look pretty good defensively, though, I must say. Their defense is a little bit improved. Still, if it's anyone I like, is Marvin Jones Jr. I'll probably stay away from this game too. Even though Matt Ryan, those guys look pretty good. Um, the smart thing here probably be what I realized from watching this Sunday night game is to just stack up these running backs, both of them, or just take Freeman. Coleman get some touches, but I'll probably just take Freeman if anything from that game and be happy. Cleveland, Indiana. It's a gamble that I'm not willing to take. Just stay away from that one. Tampa Bay. Let's see what we got going on here. Minnesota. If Bradford plays, I might have some interest in him. But he's banged up. So who wants to even mess with that, right? And then everything else about Minnesota, I'll leave alone. Tampa Bay. Not really interested, man. I think I'll leave this game alone. Maybe some Mike Evans, but I'll leave it alone, man. Brait seems to be people's favorites. He's cheap. I'll leave that game alone, I'll be honest. Houston, New England. I'm not gonna ride on that. What's going on with Gronk? Something going on with his groin. I'm not gonna ride on this Brady train yet. That team, we have so many options that you don't know who's gonna get it. And unless it's, I don't know. I'm just worried. I'll probably stay away from that. Like you see, I did well without New England when they had a good week. So if you analyze things right, you could avoid that little power team there and still do well. So hit the like button, guys. If you in here, you've been a fan for a minute, you've been constant, you support me, hit the like button. It said, Lewis, I almost took Sanu, but had the Gabriel guy. Listen, you watch my show. I said Sanu. Why would you not go Sanu? If I'm on the show and you know I like money and I'm always in the money and I say Sanu, why would you go opposite what I say, Jeffrey? You gotta go with me, man, not against me. Richie Turner said, "What's up? What's good, Richie? How you? How you?" All right, let's continue looking at next week from a quick first look. So yeah, Miami. I do like Miami next week. I like Jay Ajayi. I know he didn't do me well this week, but he's someone that I would consider again. I'll take Cohen out of there and throw some Ajayi because the Jets sucks. They just suck. And that's it. I'll probably play Ajayi next week again. I played him this week. He didn't do too well for me. You're about the law of the averages, and you know the guy has talent, and he's in a better matchup. I think Ajayi is a very, very good play next week. I'm very excited about Ajayi next week, honestly. That's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna take Ajayi and move on from that game. Philly, I like the Carson Wentz kid, man, but the Giants is a mess. They play defense when they want, they don't, whatever. Staying away from that situation, staying away from Seattle, Tennessee. Um, just don't like it. Green Bay at home. The Ty Montgomery kid is hard to ignore, man. He's the type of back that's gonna run and catch for you. I'll take him most weeks until he's super expensive. That's a fact. I'll mess with some Ty Montgomery for sure. It depends what's going on. I think Cobb was banged up. They don't have it next to his name yet, but he was banged up. Nelson is banged up. That makes Adams very interesting for 5,600. We just gotta follow it during the week. Bennett dropped a couple catches, but we do see that they target him a lot. Even Richard Rodgers, but Bennett got a lot of targets. So I do like Bennett for 4K. I think he's a good option. And then we see that Green Bay defense still got some work to do, but I don't like Cincinnati like that. Honestly, I'm really waiting for this Oakland game. Oakland is my team of choice to target next week. Just got a good feeling about them. Kansas City, this guy's going to be so high on. I'm going to take a break, not for 8K. I'll leave Kareem Hunt alone next week for 8K. I know he was the man this week. Alex Smith, yes, I'll take him most weeks, but Hunt, I'll stay away from. I'll probably, if I take Smith, pair him up with Tyreek again. Don't get discouraged by 1 week's disappointment. Kelsey, though, man. Kelsey is the man. Kelsey is the man. He's getting all these targets. I feel like it's hard for him to do wrong. It's just that for 6K, it's like, do I really want to do that? So, if I'm going to do another KC stack, I'm taking Kelsey, Smith, and that's it. And Tyreek Hill for 6,600 is affordable. I'll do it. That's the route I'll take. I'm not taking that route, but I do like that route. I still like Keenan Allen. I don't know if I'm going to pay 7,200, but still like him. I think he's a very good play. For Rivers, I always like. Gordon. I will be careful. I'll be careful with that running back situation. Not too careful. I mean, go ahead. Go for it. He's a good kid to pick on. Just for that price, I feel like, it's a tough jam. See what y'all talking about, man. See what y'all talking about up here. Jeffrey said, "You right, my bad. No worries, Jeffrey. Just like I said, by week 6, I'm gonna have everybody's confidence. Elliott really killed me today. Yeah, I'm up 3.5 points, and they still have Giants defense. Gonna be dicey. Might be talking about season long. So Oakland is a team that I want to target next week. I feel pretty good about it. I'm gonna mess with some Carr and do it with confidence. Some Derek Carr got me feeling good. My boy Crabtree, 7,400. That got me feeling pretty good. What I'm missing? Let me see it. Marshawn Lynch, man, got his touchdown today, but he. I like Lynch because they use him in the goal line. I seen it was first and goal. They gave him the ball, second down, third down, fourth down. He got his touchdown. So he's the goal line back. Do I want him next week? 6K Marshawn Lynch. It's a tough one. I don't know how I feel about that. I could save some money. I know Ajayi gonna have a good week. Montgomery. Yeah, I could probably come off Montgomery. I'm gonna come off Freeman. See what the running back options look like. That's how I feel about the slate, man. Each game. Now I'm just gonna put together a little quick lineup real quick. It's probably gonna change a little bit, not too much. Definitely doing the Crabtree card thing next week. Definitely picking on the Jets with Ajayi. Devontae Adams depends on Green Bay's situation, what they got going on down there. So he's not even a lock. So it's gonna be hard, man. Let me see. I'll probably leave a couple blanks because I don't want to misguide anybody. And then if you catch me midweek, maybe Wednesday, once injuries and everything is cleared up, I'll come back on with the final lineup. Tell you guys how to win money, man. But let's see. Gordon, I like. Montgomery, I like. Freeman, I like. Lynch, I like. CJ Anderson, it's a good consideration. This Carson kid in Seattle, if that fat boy that came from Green Bay, I don't remember his name right now, but if he's out again, I'll definitely pick up some Carson. Jonathan Stewart, I think is a little too cheap. I like him. It's just hard. Right now I'm just gonna put half of it in. And the defense is whoever the Browns pay. Oh no, Indy. Yeah, Indy is okay. I'll probably pick up some Indy at home. I'll pick with their defense. And that might be who I do. That might be what I do, guys. Whoever the Browns play, that's what I want for defense. Team sucks. It was Indiana, but that black kid came in. He's looking all right. So I'll probably pick on some Indy. And I got 5K per play. And I'm going to fill in the gaps. I just need to do some reading, some analysis. So this is what it looks like. What they call it? Fab Five and all this weird stuff that they do online. This is the start, man. These are probably the locks for my lineup next week. I don't know about Bennett. Maybe. I see how much they hit him. I'd probably keep Bennett in there at the tight end. And then, I don't see why not. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. So let me read some final thoughts before I wrap this one up. Start Ravens D. Let me check it out. Who Ravens playing? Baltimore. Baltimore play good D. They always were known for a good defensive squad. Even after Lewis left, they kind of stumbled. Who Baltimore play? I don't see them. I'm sick, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm sick. You telling me to start Baltimore? They're not even on the slate, guy. I did today, and they killed it. You tripped with the Seahawks. I did, and after I was so adamant that yo Tori, if you watch my show, you saw how adamant I was. I do not do anything that got to do with Seattle. And for some reason, I just felt like I know why I took the Seahawks. I ain't gonna expose it live, but I was convinced that Indiana was gonna do good and to stay away from that game. So I went Seahawks and whatever. I don't care. CJ Anderson definitely looks good. Who they playing next week? Buffalo. For that price, I'll take some CJ Anderson. That's a good consideration. Definitely love some CJ Anderson. He could catch, he could run, he's good to go. It might be Monday. My bad. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna wrap it up though, guys. Just want to come on here and congratulate everyone who always trusted me. Like you see, man, I land you guys in the money every time. I don't sell lineups. I just do some research. I love sports. So I do reading, research. I make my lineup. Come on here, share it with you guys. I make money. You make money. We all happy. We all have a good day. So we go drink some soup and rest up, man. Y'all take care. Peace.